Hey guys, Alex here with Serious Goose Games. Welcome back to our Unity Tactics RPG tutorial. Last time we added an action menu so we can control our units a bit more effectively. Today we're adding another UI element that will display the information of any unit we hover over. We're going to start out by duplicating our unit info panel, and I'm going to bring it up to the top. And we're going to rename it hover panel, or hover info panel. And inside here, I don't need the unit item. That's not relevant information. The unit portrait, I will make a little smaller. So I'll probably make it 75 by 75. And the panel itself will shrink down. And we just got to make sure we position everything properly. Okay, with that in position, we can open up our UI manager. And we're going to add another section. So we'll do a header. And this is going to be our hover unit, or hover info panel. Inside here, we're going to get a reference to our canvas group again. And then we want our hover name text. So public text mesh pro UGUI hover name text. Then we're going to get our hover level text, our hover health bar, and our hover icon. So those are the 5 things we need. Next, we're going to go over to our player script. And here where we have a static unit for selected unit, we're also going to grab a public static unit for our hover unit. Next, we need to add hover functionality to our unit, so we're going to add our hover interfaces to our unit script. So right now we have iPointer down handler. We also need iPointer enter and iPointer exit. So iPointer enter and iPointer exit. And then we need to add those interfaces or implement them. So way down here, we're going to have a public void called onPointer enter, and we want to pass in pointer event data. And inside here, all we're going to do is set our player.hoverUnit to be equal to this. And then our onPointer exit is going to be the opposite. So public void onPointer exit. If there is a hover unit, we're going to set it to null. Next, let's hop back to UI Manager. And we need to create another function that displays unit information, but for our hover panel. So we're going to do a public void display hover info. Inside here, we're going to grab a reference to our unit. It will be our hover unit. We're going to have our hover name text dot text to be equal to hover unit dot unit name. The sprite for the portrait will be hover unit dot unit portrait. Then we will have our level text and our health bar. Next, we're going to go back up to update and add another if statement to handle this. So if, and eventually we could probably extract these into their own little checks. So if player.hoverUnit and not check if menu open, we're going to check to see if the manager menu is open because we don't want to have this up if that is open. And we also want to check to make sure that our player.hoverUnit is not equal to our player.selectedUnit. There's no point in displaying the same information twice. So if all those check out, if all that's true, we're going to open menu, our hover info panel, and then we're going to display hover info. Otherwise, so else, then we're going to close menu, hover info panel. Now we can save everything and let's head back to Unity. And I'm actually going to get rid of the text in the health bar for our hover panel because we're not actually doing anything with that. If we wanted to, we could always put it back later or assign it the same way we did with our selected panel. So we need to grab our UI manager and we are going to drag in all of the things that we need, assign all of our references, just like we've done 100 times before. Okay, so go ahead and save your project and hit play. So now when I hover over a unit, we can see that its information is displayed in the top corner. Our enemy units don't have names or anything, so for them, it would probably, we could display the class, I guess. And that would be an easy line of code to add. If I hover over one of my units, I can see Goose, Bob, and Fred. If I select Goose, we can see that even though I'm hovering over Goose, that panel does not show up. But if I hover over Bob, I can see Bob's information show up there. And even though Goose can no longer be selected, I can still hover over Goose and see information about Goose. So it's a really small thing, but it can be useful when you're trying to come up with strategy or see information about things, especially if you can't select them. So in the next video, we're going to keep going with the UI stuff, and we're going to add a detailed unit information screen that will display stats and other It's not a big thing, but it does help with strategy, and it can be useful for trying to come up with plans and see important details that you might want to consider. In the next video, we're going to keep going with the UI stuff, and we're going to add a detailed unit information screen that's going to display stats and other useful information about a unit. That's all for today, though, so if you found this video helpful, hit like and subscribe to help other devs find this series. Let me know in the comments, how do you feel about these shorter videos? These last 3 videos I could have combined into a single video. I separated them to make my life easier, but also to kind of stick to the one thing per video idea I've tried to stick with. I also find shorter videos easier to digest. Let me know what you prefer. As always, thanks for watching. I'm Alex with Serious Goose Games, and I'll see you in the next one.